Hi guys, just thought I'd make a little video. I haven't made one for a while, and this is a new tool I just bought a few days ago, and I just wanted to make a video and tell you how good it is and what a fantastic tool it is. And it is the Ryobi brush, HP brushless secateurs. Ryobi did there is an older model of this tool, and I was interested in it, but I never bought it because the opening closing time was just too slow. It was a couple of seconds. This new one, the cycle time is 1 second. You can see it there, it says 1 second cycle time, and let me tell you, that makes all the difference when you're out pruning. And why did I buy it? Well, I do a lot of roses at this time of year, rose pruning, and I'm getting older and I'm starting to get arthritis in my hands, and I am going to give the rose pruning away, I think, because I don't like bending down and all that sort of thing anymore. But I did a big job a few weeks ago, and my hands were really sore from using the secateurs all day, or like 3 hours non-stop. And I was looking online at the AEG ones of these, the battery-powered AEG machine, and they have a 1 second cycle time too, but I haven't got any AEG gear, so I would have had to buy the skin and a battery and a charger. And the skin alone with the AEG is $3.99, I think, and the skin with the Ryobi is $1.99. So that's 200 versus 400 just for the skin. Now, what happened with me is Ryobi had a deal on, and I didn't know it was a promotion. It was the secateurs in a box with a 2 amp battery and a charger. Now, that's what I saw online. I went out to buy it on the weekend, and not one Bunnings where around me had the kit, and I was told then that that was a promotion and no longer available. And if I wanted it, I had to buy the skin for $200 and a 2 amp hour battery for another $85. So I asked it at all the Bunnings I went into, would they do that price, the $249, which was the kit price, on just the secateurs and the battery, and I don't get the charger, which I've already got, so I didn't need it. And one Bunnings, a couple said no, but one said yes, they would honour that price. So it was going to be $249 for just the skin and 1 2 amp hour battery, which I was fine with. And then I produced my power pass and got a few more dollars off it. So that was a bargain, I thought. So anyway, onto the machine itself. There it is. I'll just show you the battery. I'll slip the battery in, but that's the 2 amp battery compared to the 6 amp. I mean, if you had to run it with that 6 amp in it, it would be a bit heavy, but I don't find it too heavy with the 2 amp. I just really wanted to tell you how fabulous it is, because I used it today. I did some roses this morning, and I couldn't believe how quick I got through that job with these. I thought they'd be a bit awkward because they are bigger than a pair of secateurs. I just ploughed through that job. I went then and cut some viburnum, a hedge, which had to use a pole chainsaw on. But when I was bagging the cuttings up, these things were fantastic. Just chopped through it, bagged it up, and I was out of there fast. And then I had to go and cut a crepe myrtle back, which was only a small one this time of year when they lose their leaves. And this client just wanted it cut back shorter, and I just did the whole thing with these in 5 minutes and put it in their bin, and I was out of there again. So today I'd say this thing has saved me at least 45 minutes, if probably an hour today. So definitely worth the purchase. They cut through a fairly thick branch. I think they've rated 30 mils. 28 max cutting capacity, 28 millimeters, which is fine if they don't cut through the thick stuff. If you get it to go, you just hit the trigger again, it'll usually do it. Before I show you them working, things I don't like, the only fault I have with it is it turns off after a few seconds if you don't use it, which is a bit of a pain. If you put them down for a minute and do something and then pick them up, you've got to turn them back on. But that's no drama. And the other thing is they're a bit scary because they're so sharp and quick. If you got your finger in there, they would cut it off, not a problem. So if you do buy one or a pair, be careful because they're bloody sharp and they would not have a problem. So to turn them on, you hold the trigger down for 3 seconds and bang, they're on. And that's 1 second down and up. So yeah, they're awesome. And I haven't got any stuff here to cut to show you, but really good purchase. Not heavy, no fatigue on the arms at all. Like with the secateurs and you like that with your hands, my hands would get really sore. But yeah, today not a problem. To turn them off, you hold the trigger down again for 3 seconds, bang, off. So if any kids get hold of it, you wouldn't want to leave them around with a battery in it where there were kids because they could do some damage, but definitely a worthwhile tool. I don't know how fast the cycle time is on the real expensive pruners that are like thousands of dollars, but I think 1 second, I don't think, you know, I really don't believe that having a faster time than that would be of any benefit to you. Especially if you're in pruning roses, like you're getting around, you're looking at the bush, you're going to see where your next cut's going to be. You're not just bang, bang, bang anywhere. And even cutting the viburnum up that I was putting in wool bags to get rid of, it was cutting that, you know, 1 second was plenty quick enough. You wouldn't want any slower, but that was it, just turning off again. And see, they're open now and they're off. So when you can have them, you can sharpen them like that. I'd recommend taking the battery out if you're going to do anything like that. I sprayed them with a bit of cleaner, clean the blades up so they're like new. But yeah, definitely a worthwhile purchase. I only went with Ryobi because I have Ryobi tools. So I'm not a Ryobi freak, but the stuff that Ryobi have been bringing out lately is as good as I think just about any on the market. Unless you're a full-time tradesman using it every day. I think that a long reach secateur that Ryobi does could be next on my list because just so good to use. Anything battery powered, like I cut the roses with that and then sprayed lime sulfur through the battery powered backpack. You know, just battery tools are so good. When you use a battery-powered sprayer, spraying lime sulfur on roses, you can really soak the bush and get a better result than just hand pumping and spraying like that with a manual sprayer. But anyway, guys, I just thought I'd show you that. There's some mowers. I'm in the new shed, but it's not set up right yet. There's the billy goat. I'll have to use that tomorrow to pick up some hedge trimmings that I'll be doing. Billy goat works great for that sort of thing. Anyway, all the best, guys, and if you're thinking of it, I'd definitely recommend these. Okay, thanks.